reading for the light workers today. I just want to get some, it's been a while since I've given any light worker messages, and I feel like since there's so much going on with the eclipses and stuff, maybe we need a reminder of where we're at. This will be a collective reading, so it's for, anyone who feels drawn to watch it, right? I feel like everyone's a light worker, so I think their message is for anybody. So I'm going to invite in angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and I just want to know some messages for the light workers through the eclipse season. Maybe you can give me some messages. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. This is about, like a daily routine that doesn't involve any kind of self-love. It's all about, you're working, you get up in the morning, you get ready, and you go to work. It's saying take a break from that, get off of that, like every single day doing the same thing. It gets old and it's tiring. And then the next card is Keepers of the Earth. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And then the third card is Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord, soul retrieval. So, yeah, it's about coming back in alignment with your own higher self, So, I'm gonna pull some tarot to get more messages here. I'm not sure if I went live yet. There it is. Okay. So we'll put it on the chat in case anybody wants to say anything. So let's get some clarifiers on Take a Break, Spirit, for the people that watch my channel. What would you like to tell them about taking a break from the hamster wheel, right? Yeah, that's exactly what it's like, right? Where you're just, hey, Erica, how's it going? Where you're just kind of like numb to everything around you. You're just out of focus. You need love. You need a new cup of love. You need to love yourself. You need to do something kind for yourself. You need to hang out with friends. Have a good time. Celebrate. Celebrate your life. Celebrate the fact that you are alive. You know what I mean? I don't think we do that enough. I feel like we get so worried about stuff. Like what's going on in the world, or can I pay my rent? Those are all real things, right? Yeah, I feel like Spirit is working actively in our lives. But when we get so busy and so out of focus from like the bigger picture, I feel like Spirit is saying like, hey there, you need some love in your world, This is what you really have. This is what you really have. You have everything, but you're so worried up here. And I feel like it is about the everyday stuff, Am I going to have enough money for my rent? That kind of thing. I'm not doing signs. I'm just doing a collective light worker message. Light worker messages. So these are for my collective watchers. And I feel like we're all kind of like really getting really riled up about, maybe not even riled up, maybe numb. Maybe numb is a better picture, because it's saying like, we're stuck. We're stuck in some kind of like, 3D hamster wheel of work. And then it doesn't give us time to like love ourselves and do things that are loving for ourselves. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. And Spirit is saying like, that's not really, that's not really why you're here. You're here to enjoy your life. sometimes we just get stuck in money, you know what I mean? Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancestors stand beside you. So remember all those fives I kept getting in all the readings, like for the last 2 weeks? Fives, like feeling like you're not alone. I feel like there's ancestors around each one of us to help us let go of those things that are holding us back. Um, like you don't have enough. Yeah, they're bringing out the Empress energy, You are the keeper of the earth. So I feel like what's happening is Wheel of Fortune, definitely, right? Um, that's, I feel like that right there explains the eclipse, because it brings in this energy that changes our life. It just happens. And that's what I feel like is happening. It's time for you to let go of all the pain, all the suffering, all the mind fuckery, right? And let yourself feel this Empress energy. They're saying like you are the keeper of the earth. You're not alone. You're not alone. There's ancestors and guides. This is a difficult task that we're being asked to be here right this minute. Hi, Jess. Hi, Jess. I'm just doing a little collective reading. I have to go work here in a little bit, but I don't want to feel like I'm on that damn hamster wheel and don't have time. This is the most important part of my life, is tapping in. So I thought I would do that before I even leave. Okay, so show me about this Wheel of Fortune. Show me, besides the Empress energy and helping these guys end these cycles that aren't serving them anymore. Tell me what else that wheel's bringing in. I see the Ten of Pentacles over here. So maybe just realizing the wealth that you have within you, in your general surroundings. This card is seriously a card of happiness. I feel like there's family involved, loyalty, there's dogs here. And of course it does have, the Ten of Pentacles, so it's like plenty of pentacles. So what they're bringing in is a transformation for you. I do feel like it's about love and self-love, because of all the cards that are here so far. Like the cards that say self-love to me is the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. That all tells me that there's some work to be done. Spirit is at the wheel of it. They want you to know how present they are. I've been getting that message for a couple of weeks now. It's your higher self. And it's time for like that to be unveiled to you, like how powerful it is, how much love it is, because it's pure love. So I feel like you're getting some confidence and also some gifts, like new gifts. That's what's transforming here. Keepers of the earth. He might be showing you like some new powers that you have with the Queen of Wands, but it's definitely a card of confidence, beauty, and understanding that about yourself, kind of like the Empress, right? Anyway, Judgment's here, so I feel like what's happening is an alignment, you're getting aligned here. You're not alone. I feel like you're going to feel these ancestors. So on that note, there could be a mother figure here, with the Empress. There could be a mother figure here from the other side, like a grandmother or something like that. There could be a male figure here too. This would be like a dark hair, mustache, maybe a little beard. So this would be maybe like a dad or a grandpa. The reason I'm reading like that is because it's clarifying this ancestors stand beside you. So I feel like what they're doing is trying to like change some things for you. because I feel like you feel alone. Maybe you feel, I don't know, some type of way, five way, right? Negative feeling. And they're trying to bring in the love, let you feel that love. Maybe you'll be able to hear them. The Queen of Wands could be anyone. You know, she's looks kind of young in this picture, so I don't know. She's got long dark hair, but you could be like being shown like some new gifts that you have, or maybe even like what the power of love does. You know what I mean? Like when you actually open yourself up to it. Because I feel like over here you're kind of like stuck in this place where you're not noticing the other stuff. You're not noticing like the 5D stuff, like the ancestors. What you're worried about is money and stuff, you know, and going to work every day, and you're not making time for yourself. And I feel like that's what's kind of changing. I feel like spirit is very active in your life over the next couple of months, you know, including your ancestors. And then this card says protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So this is kind of like, in a nutshell, it's this judgment card that I was talking about with all the chakras being aligned. Transformation, soul led, you know. So that's what I feel like you're doing here. Like once you get this alignment, you're like, oh my gosh. So I feel like you're letting go of the things that don't serve you. And you're just kind of like trusting your soul, you know. Your soul is the power. So I feel like you're understanding that, and you're understanding how protected you are by your own higher self. Yeah, this opens up like a whole new world for you, a new path. Like you're going down, it's a brand new world. It's like you're ending the cycle of the hamster wheel, the growing into the tree, being like oblivious to what's really going on in the real world, like you're the higher world, the spirit world, you know. I feel like this new world is something you've never done before. It's you're being guided by your higher self, you know. You're just following it blindly, trusting it, you know. You see the justice in everything that has happened in your life. You're no longer angry or feeling shitty about it. You're just like accepting the transformation of you, you know, like how much, yeah, there was a lot of weird, painful things, but here you are finding the justice in it. Queen of Swords. That's an air sign energy, but she's also like all about taking out the things that doesn't serve her. You know, she's not scared. She's the cord cutter. She is. She doesn't, she just says like, this doesn't serve me. It's gone. What is the, tell me what the Queen of Swords is doing here. What are they cutting out? Ooh. What is it that the collective watchers are cutting out of their life, spirit? Oops. Okay. It's this stuff. It's this stuff. It's that Five of Pentacles that I was been talking about all damn for a week. Feeling some kind of way, right? Five of Pentacles, feeling like you don't have enough, like you're not good enough, all that. That shit's gotta go. You're surrendering it. You're just like, I don't know why I feel like this, but higher self, cut this shit out of my life. I surrender. And so it is. And then the Strength card comes out. So you're seeing your own strength. You're realizing like how much courage it took to even just surrender it. You know, you've been carrying that negative feeling around probably since you were a kid. There's a page here, right? So I kind of feel like maybe this is on one hand saying like all the old stuff from when you were a child, you're seeing the justice in it, and you're ready to just cut out the shitty feelings about it, you know. That happens to us, you know. We learn something when we're little and we carry it around forever until we finally realize it's a lie, you know. It's not even true, this belief we've carried around. Okay, so tell me more about this. Okay, so once you get this strength, I see you, like, your wishes coming in. So, so, that's the kind of common theme too in the readings. It's like we have this stuff that's ready to come toward us. Like spirit wants to bring it in, right? I mean, they're the one bringing it into us. But until we let go of the negative feelings, like it almost can't come to us because the law of attraction says the opposite. You know what I mean? You bring about what you think about, you bring about. And so if you're sitting here thinking about like your whole life feeling like this, like I'm not good enough, all that stuff, I mean, you can't get your wish fulfillment. You just can't, because you just get more of the Five of Pentacles feeling. That's what you're manifesting. That's what you're attracting. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, this is what is happening with the light workers. Like, it's really important that we let go of this negative self image that we have, the self loathing that we have. You know what I mean? Like, think of all the stuff it could be. So tell me, do you have anything else that you want to say? 9 of Wands. And a new perspective with the Hanged Man. See, that's exactly what I was just talking about. It's like all the stuff that hurt us, 9 Wands. It's like it can be a feeling of, you gotta guard yourself. You can't let people close to you because they'll just hurt you. They'll just know that you're shit or whatever it is that we feel about ourselves, right? But here's what I'm seeing is like calling back your power, soul retrieval. So I feel like what your soul is trying to show you is how valuable the 9 Wands are. You're coming to realizations here in the Hanged Man. One, you're realizing what you really do want. And two, you're realizing that the lessons that you learn are valuable. They've got you to this far. You realize that you can help people because of what you've been through. There's value attached to the pain. A lot of value. And that's what your higher self is showing you. This is about your soul coming back. This is about asking your soul, will you lead me? And soul saying, yeah, but you got to offload this shitty stuff, man. You can't hear me when you're feeling like shit. Like, you can't even hear me. You're so stuck up in your thoughts and stuff. You can't hear me. And I think, like, you're working with them. You're asking for help. You're saying, like, I don't know how to let go of this. It goes a long, long way. So maybe someone will come into your life, like that's kind of like what I feel about the 9 of Wands. Sometimes it's like an actual experience where you run into somebody and they have a problem and you've already lived through it. And there's something about like being able to help someone in the way it makes you feel. I swear to God, I can feel my soul come to the surface when I meet someone that's like a sexual assault victim or something like that. Like, that's such a deep wound. It's not something that I love to like blab about to everybody, but it's real. It happened. And I can teach people about it. It is a handy little thing to know. I have a lot of knowledge about it, and I'm good at listening about it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like seeing it from another perspective. And I don't know that this is going to magically happen, like, overnight you're just going to all of a sudden feel like you're a teacher. But you're going to be given opportunities, is what I feel like. Someone will come into your life and you'll understand. And maybe for the very first time, you're going to be grateful for your shit experience. you know, the really bad one, the one that really made you feel less than, you know, it's that fucking Five of Pentacles. It's something you keep to yourself. And if you do expose it, you feel like you're naked in the town square, you know, like when you talk about it. It's a very personal thing, and these wounds are, and that's what I feel like is happening. Like, this is going to help you let go of that negative feeling. You know what I mean? It's going to let you understand that, yeah, it happened, but here I am helping someone. And for the first time in my life, I feel grateful that it happened, because I really helped this person. You know what I mean? I think that's what's going to happen. So keep your eyeballs peeled for these opportunities and the way they make you feel too. Because don't forget, these are nines. So they are realizing something. The Nine of Wands, you are realizing how valuable your experience is. Someone will come into your life and this will happen. Okay, so let's see if we can get some, let's see if we can get a little bit of, oh wow. I love you guys. You're so good to me. I love having you here. Thank you for always putting good vibes on my channel. I appreciate it. I get really freaked out when people come on and put negative vibes on there. I don't even know what to do. I freak out. So I've been trying to like ask Spirit, like just, you know, protect me, man. I don't even know how to handle it yet. So protect me from those people. And then I get you guys. Okay, so here's some, okay. So yeah, here's the Three of Swords, and it's about being sad. It's about, like, I do feel like, you guys, somebody is sad. Somebody's stuck. This could be about work, like you're just tired, or, but Three of Swords is generally about having a heartbreak, right? And it hurts us. It does. It puts us in a ball, but then it's while we're in that ball and we're crying, or our higher self is like, hey, let me show you something. So you get like this enlightenment. Now that could be like a dream or something, you know, a sudden epiphany. It's like that sadness and isolation spot. It's actually a pretty good spot. Like I mean, it's not fun to be there, but what happens while you're there is amazing. You know, that it's so much spirit activity. It's so much new knowledge. It's so much awakening happening when you're in that place. Yeah. Will you hear that day when someone was like spamming me and like cursing me? It was scary. I shut the video off and just shut the video. I stopped the reading. It was just freaked me out. Um all right. So the Empress is here. So I do feel, look at all these threes, my God. You really do have a lot of angelic presence around you. 333, look at that. So it's the Empress, it's the Three of Swords, and it's the Three of Cups. And I mean, swords. Yeah, cups. So the Three of Cups is about sharing your love. It's about nurturing other people. It's about offering that kindness, because it promotes healing, you know, which is this card. It's talking about the healing begins, you know. So it's like you're coming out of this ball of sadness because you have an epiphany. Maybe you even understand the Empress energy inside yourself. Like maybe you're getting very like crafty. Maybe you're making some stuff, you know. Like she is a creator. So whatever that means for you, creating something. I feel like she's beautiful. Anyway, there's healing that's beginning here. This could also be about self-love, because the Empress does love herself. You know, and you have the Empress twice. coming out. So I feel like this energy is pretty important for you guys, tapping into this divine mother energy. So maybe you want to, ground yourself outside. I do feel like there's this one thing that's kind of like scary to me, this one. It's the Two of Swords, but it's like you have this helmet on and no light can get in. Like no light. Like spirit can't get into the ground. Your third eye is covered up. You're looking at the ground. I'm going to clarify why. I'm going to use the yin yang. I want to see why. What are you refusing to see here? You're guarded. You're vulnerable. What are you refusing to see? So it could be going back to that four of this one, where she's growing into the tree. I feel like it could be that. So what I see happening is alchemy. So remember over here what was talking about your ancestors? Right here in the middle. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So this card is saying like your ancestors are helping you take off that helmet. That guarded feeling. I think they're showing you something. And look at the Ace of Earth. Remember when I just said grounding, go outside, be in nature? I feel like that's important for you to like get to this place or to hear your ancestors, right? I feel like there's some self-love coming here, maybe some love from your ancestors. Maybe this is you loving yourself. I kind of feel like it's, sometimes when I look at it, okay, almost every time, I feel like it's your higher self loving on the human. Like kissing you, saying like, I get it, you're sad. They could even be trying to open up that third eye. Look at where they're kissing, right on the third eye. And it's talking about your ancestors. So I think your advice is that this healing and this activity in your life, the spirit activity, this understanding, the reframing, taking off this helmet is all coming. I really do. I feel like there is healing. But I do feel like there's some couple things you need to do. One, go outside, ground, get grounded. Like, take your shoes off. I know it's sort of cold here, but try to do that. Try to ground yourself. You could even take like a salt bath. That's pretty grounding as well. Trying to do things to like just love yourself. Your higher self is loving you. Now, what part are you taking in it? What's the body doing? What's the mind doing to love the soul? How are you loving all those pieces? I feel like it's important because I think that's how you're going to grow here. So that's what I have for a reading. And now I have to go work in someone's garden, and it'll be my last time. I have 2 more days left of that. So I'm going to leave it here and go get busy. And I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day. And I hope you choose to do something really beautiful for yourself today, no matter what it is. Like, make a good, love yourself in some way, in just a small way. What am I going to do to love myself today? I'm going to drink water for the rest of the day. That's a hard one for me, and I've been really sick and I need to do it. So I think that's how I'm going to show love to my body today. And that's what I got for you guys. I love you so much. I hope you have a groovy day. Talk to you later.